cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey.
I wake up in the morning, check the money in my pocket. That nigga steady on him, but I gotta make a profit. I told my mama, don't worry, your boy got this. I heard them niggas been talking, but they ain't gon' stop shit. So I take it up a notch. I got them beats for sale. Hit me if you wanna cop. I will never fail, nigga. I'ma run it up. Just to be honest, you niggas cannot fuck with us. I'm ahead of you niggas, you cannot catch me. By the way that I hustle, the Lord bless me. Man, you niggas asleep, stop resting. You getting nothing for free, so stop jeffing.
Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey. Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey.
I've been on it since that sucker nigga tried to kill me. Mama told me you don't need it, it ain't worth a milli. Always knew it take a milli just to make them feel me. Now I'm moving millies cross the city under bitches' titties. We'll move, cold chillin' to that backdrop. Little nigga played me, know he felt it when that back dropped. Man, I swear to God, the last op was the last op. Just put the city on lock. Fuck whoever don't wanna see me on top. I'm trying to build something. You need a friend, bro, that's cool, don't make me spill something. Bitch, I'm on it, state to state, trying to prove something. I told Junior we gon' make it, London, hold on, I'm coming.
Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey. Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey. Mama told me, son, never switch your soul up. You a real nigga, never should you fold up. In the kitchen doing numbers with the soda. I'm the shit, I gotta know that. My money getting older, and I'm getting colder. Staring in the rear view, watching for the rollers. Every time it's stove top, that mean it's fired in the bitch. Go ahead and at the clucks, I get them higher than the bitch. Gotta have it, I'm relentless, I won't stop until I'm
What up, Talk Royalty? What's the deal? We got a hell of a topic for y'all today. Some subjects for y'all. We want to discuss with you people. Yeah. Y'all know we got the damn Karen. Man. We gonna talk about these real yard thefts. You know, GTA style, Grand Theft Auto. You know, hood, in and out. You know what I'm saying? And justice, not justice. Y'all already know we about to be on with that one. But what you got though? What's up with you, cuz?
Shit, I'm along for the ride tonight with everything we talking about, and yeah, on the justice, no justice thing. You know, we got a video for the end of that. You know, like the Karens. You know, this one is the police clearly going too fucking far with a black woman, not a black man. You know, so I mean, shit. You know, and when you if you can cue that footage up, so we can show that too. When y'all see this footage, it might outrage many of our viewers. You know, and I hope it do, because this is what I be talking about when I say we gotta change this shit and make it equal all the way across. Because shit like that, like bro, if that was my sister, my mother, my wife, I'm on cops' asses. Like y'all done started me on some serial type shit with that one, because you don't do that to no woman. You know what I'm saying? You don't victimize no woman like that, bro. Especially when you're supposed to be a upholder of the fucking law. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that video there, man. That video there kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Like I said, it should piss everybody off. And like I said, if that was my sister, wife, mother, cousin, bro, I'm on your ass about that. The cops from that station would not get fucking breaks.
Not fucking. No breaks. It wouldn't be no break at all. It wouldn't be no fucking breaks at all. And I mean none.
It'd be a breaking a foot off.
I'm being somebody's ass on like right on right, nigga. I'm being on your ass like your grandma used to do with your mom back in the day.
And for it to be one of the participants, for one of the participants to be a brother, like, bruh, seriously, you gonna take part with these motherfuckers torturing this black woman? You gonna stand there and be cool with this white man trying to punch this black woman across the face for some shit that he's wrong on, for some shit y'all wrong on? She wasn't belligerent. She wasn't out of character. She wasn't tweaking out on y'all. There was no reason. And she was already fucking handcuffed with her cuffs behind her back. There was no fucking reason for y'all to put her in a restraint chair, let alone try to scrap her down in the motherfucker. So what was y'all really finna do? What was it going? Was the pepper spray gonna be the only thing? But she got punched in the face because she wanted to resist at that moment because she knew it was wrong. What y'all was doing was wrong. Like, what the fuck was y'all angle there? That's my main thing. Like,
No, she
I'm
probably
glad.
she knew her rights and she knew they was, like you said, she knew they was wrong. That's what that was.
So, I'm glad that they getting prosecuted. I'm glad this little crack ass cop that killed the black boys getting prosecuted. I'm glad any cop for any wrongdoing right now is getting prosecuted, because, like, man, it's a point where you gotta miss me with that bad shit, bro. Badge or not, you don't have the right to do that. Don't tell or lie to a motherfucker because you got a badge on and tell them that you got the right to do that, which a lot of cops is doing. And I feel like sergeants and shit like that need to be checking these niggas at the door with that shit. No, you do not have the right to ask him for ID. No, you do not have the right to move him more than 3 feet. You shouldn't even move a motherfucker a foot. Just because you got a badge don't give you that right to do that shit. Just like if me or you was to go do it, it's against the law. Nigga, it's against the law if you do it too. And it's like, come on, like, really, like that, and that just really pisses me off with the black CEO. Like, bro, you sitting here being a part of this shit like it's cool, And a motherfucker, if a motherfucker's only excuse would be I went around along with it because I thought a motherfucker was a criminal. Well, bitch, you should know and do your homework before you assume some shit, because everybody knows assumptions are the mother of all fuck ups.
Indeed. Everybody should know that. You know what they know.
So if you were sitting there under the assumption that she was some type of prostitute hooker, and still you wrong, because if she was some prostitute hooker, she still don't deserve that. And then it's a woman. It's wrong if it's a man, but this is a woman. Clearly a woman, and y'all did that to her. Not giving a fuck about her trauma, her turmoil, her kids she's worried about getting back home to.
Yeah.
Can you cue that video up for the viewers? I would like to show the people the video if we can.
Oh yeah, it's on
YouTube.
Once again, I want to let you viewers know that this might upset most of y'all. It was very damn upsetting to me, but I feel like we need to get it out there and let y'all see it, have y'all see it, and feel free to give your comments back or your opinion on it. But most of all, I want it to be seen. I want it to go viral. I want the world to see it, so we can start working on eradicating shit like this from happening in our society. and start holding motherfuckers accountable.
And pepper sprayed last year while being held at the Cuyahoga County Jail. Tonight, Chantel Glass is telling us her story.
There is also a new video of the incident, and we want to warn you, it can be difficult to watch. Andrew Reski is now live outside the jail with the tails on white glass, decided to come forward today. Drew, good evening to you.
Good evening to you, Russ and Sarah. She is suing the county as well as 2 corrections officers over the abuse she alleges took place here. Abuse, her attorneys say, is happening too often.
Attorneys for Chantel Glass went to the state Supreme Court to get this. Body camera video turned on last year only after their client was restrained and pepper sprayed in jail.
I'm gonna take you to the nurse.
The mother of 3 in discomfort.
Nurse, please, man. You're breathing.
Well, video obtained by Channel 3 gave an overhead view of what happened before.
You can see from the video that this is not something that this was new to this group of people. Just their reactions lead to.
I really want to pause the video.
That this is a ritual of torture that they engage in.
What the fuck?
I sat in that chair that day and prayed over and over again that I wouldn't die.
Glass had been arrested during a domestic incident at a relative's house and booked on an old traffic warrant. She claimed she had asked several times to make a call, only to be abused for asking. One of the officers says she threatened to kick him, and you see her lift her leg before he goes for her face.
You see, but he followed through with that shit.
Didn't try and kick him until.
What the fuck is that?
Tonight, officers Robert Marsh and Idris Fareed Clark had been indicted on multiple charges, including assault. Both pleaded not guilty. While Glass was detained for 48 hours, spending time in the cell, ultimately never being charged.
You put me all this shit and still didn't fucking
Glass
charge
claims she
me.
has asthma, which possibly made her symptoms even worse. Russ and Sarah, in that video, she asked several times for a glass of water. It appears the request also went ignored.
Andrew Reski in downtown Cleveland.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
done. Like, and this is why majority of the time. Shit.
The Armenian people, the Indian people, and the Syrian people came to this world to teach.
Because of the fact that
Chase, go to that link right there and come and it'll let you come in where we can add you.
And give humans the key to open your eyes.
Nah,
within.
we don't want to open our eyes to that shit. I don't know what that shit is. You that shit out.
Now, with that situation, go ahead.
For one, whatever it took for them to put her in the chair, for one, you do not, nobody willingly walks to those chairs. That's not something. If the person is willingly walking to that chair, they don't need to be in that chair for what? They don't need to be in that chair. Most time when they're in that chair, they are forced, and that should be the only time you should have to put somebody in that shit. It should be forced. She willingly did that. Now, with him saying that, she said that she was gonna kick him. Now, for me, I believe that he said something to make her say that and carry out that action. And then when she attempted and did not actually make contact with him, there was no reason for him to put his hands on her, especially in her fucking face when she's fucking tied down. And then the next thing for you to come and hold her face and spray her down with fucking pepper spray. That's, bruh. This God forbid that was
And
me.
fight, and it was riot pepper spray at that. That's why it was yellow colored. It comes in yellow and pink. And that shit right there, when she say her skin was burning and she was on fire, that is exactly what that was.
That's just crazy. It really is. That's not what I expected. I was listening to y'all, and like I said, I didn't watch the video, but that's not some shit that I would expect. Especially with the chair situation, and then the hitting in the face, and you hold her down, and what are you holding her down for when she's already tied up? Her hands ain't free.
Exactly.
So how
And,
much of a threat is she? She already attempted to kick. That didn't turn out. That didn't
see,
fall
let
through.
me stop you right there. Because I feel like the whole attempting to kick him came because of whatever he was trying to do as far as her legs go.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the kick never actually really came until he hit her, struck her in the face. And I would have tried to kick his fucking head off too if he would have hit me in the face.
I mean, when it comes down to it, they always gonna try to find a reason to do something to us, though. Like any excuse they can use, they gonna try to do that. I mean, we live in a mean, ugly world out here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And I'm gonna
Nothing.
say this. I understand what you're saying completely. I say the same thing. Yes, this world is ugly. This world is quite fucking. It could be quite horrific at times. But you expect law enforcement, and not even law enforcement, but at least you expect the jailer to have a little bit more mannerism to itself. For one, dealing with a woman. And for two, I can see, and I might sound fucked up saying this, I can see the white boys' angle, on doing that, because there's a lot of nigger hating white people out here who just feel like, like I said on Man Talk earlier, they're just entitled to beat a black person, man or woman. They feel entitled. They can shoot, they can beat, they can whatever, they can steal, whatever. They feel entitled to do it. It's their place, they feel. But when it comes to this woman who's already restrained, who's not causing a ruckus, who, like you said, is willingly going to this restraint chair, probably have no idea what it is, and it probably finally hit her when they start scrapping her in. But there's no reason for it. There's no reason shown, and there's no reason seen. But for you to go as far as to want to strike her across the face, and then for a brother to step in and grab her head and spray her dead in the face,
and then he was just trying to get some points. You hear me? That's what that was about.
And the only points that he get for me is death points.
But yeah, man,
that's what he gets for me.
That don't surprise me. I mean, look what happened to Sandra Bland. Like they do what they can try to get away with until they get hit. Then everybody get to see what they did. Then questions are answered. Questions are asked. But at the end of the day, it happens every day. It's just like that's just my reality of it. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna sit here and act like it don't happen. I just know that, like you said, big dog, it's inappropriate, especially with a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I get exactly what you're saying. I go deeper with my thoughts, bro. It's like I just know we living in an ugly world and we ain't seen nothing yet, according to the book. It's only gonna get worse before, you know what I mean, before it get better.
Yeah. I mean, that's always been said.
That right there goes to one of the subjects that we're going to talk about and touch on today about justice not being justice. Like how we was talking on the other podcast earlier today on Man Talk, we was saying that for an example, Lil Ray Pookie can go into a store, they go get their check together, knowing they work at the same spot, but at the same time, Lil Jimmy and his daddy pulled Lil Ray in and shooting him, think he was doing something, but at the same time, the camera view don't show the back door of him walking in there and where he was going into where the cooler is, about where they gotta get their check at. So they think Lil Ray did it.
Let me go even deeper, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. All it takes is that one little thing, you know what I'm saying? They word against yours because guess what?
Hey, look.
They right.
Let me go a little deeper with this, man. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know where y'all from, but in 2009, check me out. In 2009, I had just turned 21, and I moved out to North Kansas City. You know, back in 2009, it wasn't too many black people out there. You know, it was to the point where I go to the store and see another black person, like at the Walmart or something, like, damn, they do exist out here. Like that type shit, you know? So I moved out there at a bad time, if you ask me. But it was my 21st birthday. I went into a liquor store to get some drink. And on my way out the door, I bumped into two white men as they was coming in the door. It wasn't no words exchanged. It was just a quick reaction. The three of us all got into a big ass fight, me against them two. I'm 21 years old. This is 2009. I'm in North Kansas City, all white people. So we get into this fight out in the parking lot. Police show up. Instead of it being an assault and the three of us being entangled into a crime, the white boy said he went in our pockets. As soon as the police got there, they said he went in our pockets. Therefore, no longer is there an assault on the table. Now I'm being booked with a strong arm robbery. They put me in, they gave me a $75,000 cash only bond, so I couldn't bond out. They put me in the county, and within 3 months, a public defender came to talk to me. She said, after talking with the prosecutor, we decided we're gonna give you 12 years. I say 12 years, I ain't never been in trouble. I ain't never done a crime. I ain't never had none of that on my name. Why would you come with 12 years right off the flip on some shit like this? She tell me that's what they offering. So I said, fuck that shit, and walked out of the room. So I go back to the little pod they put me in. I call my mom and shit, tell her what's going on, tell her what they offering and everything. Mom's like, you better not take that 12. I'm like, damn right I ain't about to take the 12. So probably another 3 months go by. The public defender come back. So they called me out there to go talk to her. First thing this white woman tell me is, I've got some great news. I'm like, okay, let me hear it. Well, remember the last time I said 12? I'm like, yeah. She said, well, how does 10 sound? Just like that. Hyphy about it. How does 10 sound? Before I could register what she really had said, I said, bitch, what's the difference between 12 and 10? And as soon as she fixed her mouth to say a word, I said, bitch, it's 2. I scared her. She jumped up, grabbed her little shit, and bounced out. So I go back to the pod, call my mom, tell her what they talking about. My mom's telling me, you better not take that 10. I say, yeah, mom, I ain't about to take the 10. I ain't about to do that. Sitting there another 2 months, still ain't hearing nothing. You know how you'll walk from cell to cell, talking to different people, seeing what the hell they in there for and all that shit? That's what I was on. So I get to rapping with a few, and they tell me, man, look, you in the wrong county. Don't let them put a 0 behind that 10 and lose you in here. I say, you know what? You're right. In 10 years, I can get back out, still do what I need to do. Fuck it. I mean, I can't beat this. It's them against me. So I called a woman back. She would come up there and meet with me. I say, you know what? I'm going to take that 10. She say, I'm so glad you took it. You only do like 2 or 3 years on it. So I'm thinking to myself, first time not knowing nothing, not knowing no better. Well, why didn't you say that at first? You know what I mean? So she talking about, yeah, you only do 2 or 3 years. Let's get this going. Get in front of the judge. Guess what they hit me with? 7 years on that 10. 7 years on the 10. That's how long I did. I bounced all around the state of Missouri. Potosi, Moberly, Cameron, Crossroads, everywhere you can name, I fucking around and been. All because some white boys decided to lie and say I went in their pockets. It's always gonna be a war amongst us. But I didn't let that stop me. Every day I was in that motherfucker, I was mad. I was pissed off. But I had a reason to be. COs will walk up to me, why you ain't smiling today? Bitch, what I'm smiling for? Look where I'm at. I lost all my 20s in there. You know what I mean? I got out. I went in at 21, got out at 28. I lost all my 20s.
You lost your childhood.
So I got out. You know, the first thing they tell you when you get out is don't get out there trying to play catch up. Don't get out there trying to make up for the lost time. Man, look, I got out and I work harder than 3 men. I got my own business, Chase Details. I just opened it up in August. I bought a building. This is what I was so worried about wintertime slowing my business down that I just began that I picked up a second job. Now, when you start a business, first thing you think is, I can finally get it to where I ain't got to work for nobody, answer nobody, none of that. But I put all that aside, my pride, I'm humble. You know what I mean? I put all that to the side and was like, nah, you need to go get you a second job. So I drive trucks in the daytime. And I end my nights here at my shop. I got it set up to where I'm the only 24-hour detail in Kansas or Missouri. If you Google my stuff, I'm the only one open right now. Because I'm dedicated, because they took something very important to me that I can never get back.
Right.
When I got out, my mother died 2 years later. Luckily, I was out to spend some time with her before she passed. Like, this is real. Those situations we speak about, I've been in them too. And when I was in prison, I've seen some of the most racist shit. As soon as we got off the bus, the warden comes up to us. My guards are racist. They don't have to like you. Pull me and the other black guys that I got off the bus with in one room and told us that.
And see, I want to thank you for coming forth and jumping up here on the platform and voicing, you know, your experience and your opinion, because this is like why I wanted to bring up this subject of what happened to this young lady. So men like you and women like you that been through the same shit can speak out, and we can let it be known. Yes, this is happening. It needs to stop happening. It's not okay that it's happening. It's not okay that y'all railroading black men or black women. It's not okay that little Johnny do the same fucking thing and get nothing out of it. And to be innocent of something and serve damn near 10 years of your life, time you can't get back. To go through that. And you know, a lot of people get falsely accused, wrongly accused, and go to jail. And you know, they get out and they lucky enough to sue and shit. But it's so many like you that ain't got that opportunity.
Right.
That nobody's listening to when you know you say this or that happened, or you know, they said that I did this, but bro, that ain't what happened. I wasn't even in that area. I was over here, you know. And like you said, the biggest thing, and I'm gonna say to all parents or people with nephews, little cousins, little brothers, sisters, whatever, talk to these kids. Quit trying to fucking shelter them away from this shit that's actually going on in life. Give these kids the fucking truth. Teach them their laws. Teach them the real right from wrongs. Because, like my man said, like Chase said, being young, going through it my first time, didn't know nothing about it. I'm just going with what a motherfucker say, or I don't know what to listen to or what not to listen to. And then you washed up in that to bounce around the state of Missouri and all them fucking counties and prisons and shit, and have to see that side of life on some shit that you wasn't guilty of is fucked up. We need to stop it from happening. We need to break that chain.
You know what I say, bro, and I think I've been saying this since I was a kid. I ain't even gonna lie. But my life, it's gonna make for a great story in the end, bro. Like, it's gonna make for a great story in the end, bro, because I'm climbing up a mountain, bro. Since I've been out, every job I've had has been greater than the last, bro. I've been at the water department, railroad, fucking digging burial cables, making $55 an hour under prevailing wage. Like, I've done all these different things, bro, but was never happy with none of that shit, bro. So I opened up my own shit and became my own person, bro. Like I've been in a shoebox for so long, I had to get out of it.
Yeah.
You want to know what? You know something? Ain't nobody ever gonna be happy until they actually own their own business. That's why I say we need more black-owned businesses out here. Period. That way everybody stop working for a white man.
Yeah, but and this is what.
And I agree to disagree, because I say people can be happy without owning their own business. For one, we gotta fix this shit with yeah, you're right about that. That's why I said I agree to disagree, and this is where the disagreement comes. There's a lot of people who just want their own little piece of the pie in actual peace. Nobody that I don't know don't come see me, none of that. And that's achievable without owning your own business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people, like when I was coming up, my mom's them always said, don't work a job you don't love because you're going to be miserable. You know, a lot of people wonder why they get fired from jobs so quick. It's because that's not their thing. That's not what they like to do. They can't find the love in that job.
Yeah.
You know, so it may be you owning your own business, and it may just be you finding the right position in the right company that's for you.
That's right.
How they do us is so sad. We black men get more time than we should. And a lot of us, these counties in KC, will hang a black man with no problem. You right about that, bro. Clay County's one of them. You know, I tell people all the time, Clay County, Missouri.
Yeah, well, Clay County.
Clay County is a bitch. Like,
trust me, I know.
But a lot of them
Clay County and Platte County.
Platte is worse.
Platte is worse.
They'll lock you up for your
Who
shoes
got me?
knowing you the only nigga in the jail. The only nigga in the jail. And what they do is they will make it hard for you to get bonded out, regardless of what you in there for. Even if you was in there for a ticket from 12 years ago, they'll make sure.
Yeah, if you ain't got people that can come get you or send somebody to come get you, you motherfucking right. I mean, like the man said, they told him, don't let them put a 0 on that 10 and lose you. It's so many niggas that get lost in the fucking state of Missouri. Like,
yeah,
man, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it, and they in there sick.
Mm-hmm.
When I first moved to North Kansas City, when I first moved out there, bro, the first month of me being out there, I got pulled over 31 days straight. Every day for a month, we got pulled over going to our house until they finally was like, they live out here, we're going to go ahead and leave them alone type shit. But for a whole month, they did that to us on some harassment stuff.
Imagine being followed for nearly 2 years. Being harassed for 2 years for nothing.
Trust me. Look, I'm gonna say this. Trust me. We can tell stories of living in Missouri and Kansas all day. You know, that's one of the reasons why I got the fuck out. You know, I wanted to go somewhere where I ain't know nobody. I wasn't known by no police or nothing. There was no reason for no shakedowns. I can drive around peacefully, happily, and free. You know, Kansas City is one state I say, if you are brown, you're susceptible to know how, no matter how good your car come back and is registered, no matter how clean your name is, you will still get fucked with. You know, a lot of places you go and you, whether you're a felon or not, your background, you know, old shit after 5 years or 3 or 5 years shouldn't come over the radio. Kansas City's the one place where it could be 7, 8 years old and you will hear last encounter, such and such, blase blah. And it's like, bro, that was 18 years ago. Why the fuck is that coming up? Like, and then they want to ask you about that shit. Like, bro, that has nothing to do with me, who I am today, or why you stopped me.
I had a warrant. Well, I have a warrant that I don't remember shit about, but it was over 10, 12 years ago in Johnson County. Got pulled over in Johnson County a few years ago, about 8 years ago. Didn't tell me shit about no warrant. I get pulled over in Kansas City, Missouri on 35th to Benton, and these motherfuckers tell me I got a warrant over in Johnson County. That's fucking 8 years old. What? Like, come on. Oh, and not to mention when we did get pulled over, how many warrants did I have? I had some charges on me, from some shit and some warrants. I had about 4 or 5. They said I had 3 pages full of
They said you
crime.
had. They said she had 15 warrants.
16.
She had 16 warrants,
And
but she only had 3. Literally, she only had 3. The fucked up thing about it was, I had more than she did. The only reason why he didn't take me. The only reason why he didn't take me because the baby was in the car.
Both would have been gone.
That's kind of strange because you would think the mother, the baby, they both got warrants. Okay, we're gonna leave the mother and take the daddy. I mean, at least that's the old way of it. So for him to take her and not you, it's like, what is the turn? Well, even with that, what is the turn on women with the police?
He had something against me. That's what it was.
It was him that he wanted. It had nothing to do with
He
me.
wanted me, but he knew.
So why not take you? Look, that's even worse. That shows poor policing in the bullshit of it. Nigga, you want me. You seem to have a problem with me. You got probable cause to take me, but instead you take my woman. That right there, you deserve to be fucking fired. Because if you look at that for what it is, he called himself getting at you by taking her.
Yeah.
Which says you could have did a lot of shit to my chick because you had an issue with me. I mean, if you wanted to have that much of a problem with a nigga, why not just hop out the car and box it out with me? Take your badge off, get your ass whooped, catch your issue.
You know that if you follow me everywhere I go, you know when this motherfucker was leaving the house, when he was coming back, I'm sure. Yeah. So y'all could have easily got him, but y'all waited till a day where the whole town was in limbo because it was shut down because of an ice storm. You wait until that time. Hold on. When I got out of jail, some days later, they said I could get out earlier during the day.
They didn't let her ass out to 9 o'clock that night, bro.
It was thin, so the buses was about to stop running. My phone was there. They took all my shit, and I was left out in the fucking cold. I couldn't call nobody. Couldn't do shit. They specifically said that they was gonna wait until I was gonna leave when they got ready. And what they did was they did all this shit. This jail is so fucking crooked. All these jails are. I don't know how many I've been to, but they crooked. Crooked as fuck. Some of the worst.
I ain't been the one that ain't crooked or that don't look like the piece of shit that they make sure that they look like.
They look like,
you know, and the fucked up part is to have so many fucking jails on the U.S. continent alone. You know, I'm not trying to visit every fucking jail, but I can say like y'all, from here to there, you know, because I've been to jail out here once since I've been here. I ain't seen a decent looking one yet. I ain't seen where my fucking tax money go yet.
Man, look.
You know, I ain't been in a comfortable police car yet.
I don't want to either.
I don't want to be.
I'm just saying I ain't though. You would think, you know, you got all this money to buy this whip, you know what I'm saying, to put these cages and shit on, but you sit in that motherfucker and you feel like you in a box, nigga. You feel like a package in a box, and you just squatted up in bitches.
It's the reason why I'm not a police officer. If I'm gonna be a police officer, that's the only way I'm gonna be in a police car. It's me being an officer. And I'm gonna be the quickest motherfucking police officer that ever was. They gonna know me.
Hey, that's funny.
I was gonna say it'd be hard for niggas to go to jail if I was a cop.
That's funny to me because I remember when I first got out, somebody asked me one day, had I been in the new paddy wagons? And they was trying to explain to me how comfortable the shit was. And I'm like, fuck nah. I don't want to either.
They say what would they say? These are new vehicles. These are much comfortable than the old ones. Get the fuck out of here! Shit, the men I've under me in 3 different ones. When that motherfucker comfortable.
A motherfucker. I'm gonna say that's a new age nigga talking about a police car comfortable.
It gotta be.
How dare you tell me that the motherfucker?
That's he damn near the 2000 baby or something. Cause nigga, I ain't never been in no paddy wagon, no police car that was fucking comfortable. I ain't never been. That's why it says the fucking handcuffs is comfortable. These motherfuckers got fur on them and shit. They comfortable as a motherfucker. They carry your wrist just right.
This seat just really hugs my ass. Like no, nigga. I mean, I ain't trying to go to jail no more or see the back of any cars or paddy wagons. But if I did, the last thing I'm gonna think is this motherfucker comfortable.
Hey, why do y'all think it's more? Why y'all think it's more weird people nowadays than ever before?
I've been trying to figure that out.
That's how I said. It ain't that it's more. It's that it's more noticeable because of media. It's been weird motherfuckers out there. It's been pedophiles. It's been fucking serial killers. It's been fucking rapists and shit. They've been there. The difference is social media. That is the difference. Motherfuckers is recording shit.
No, I think they got
as much as niggas say I be minding my own business. Look out the window and see some weirdo shit going on. A motherfucker recorded before they call the police.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I mean, look at some of this shit that gets recorded. Bitches being raped in parks and shit. Either the motherfucker that was with this motherfucker recorded it, or somebody minding their own business, seen some weird shit going on and recorded it and didn't say shit.
Okay, so for one, I didn't get to look at it yet. That doesn't mean you do it. I don't find that funny.
Hey, tell me where your paradise at? You say you moved somewhere and you finally feel free. Where the fuck you moved to?
I ain't say I finally feel free. I said where I could be a little free. Like I don't get pulled over, I don't get harassed and all that shit here.
That sounds like a paradise.
I mean, New Mexico, if you want to call it a paradise, I mean, there's a bunch of dope heads and heroin and meth heads and shit around this motherfucker. Breaking Bad wasn't filmed here for no reason, but you know, as far as I can say, as far as out here, what I see, it's not a big black populated place. I wish it was a few more blacks here. The ones that are here is weird to me, but hey, it's everybody each his own.
It's a lot of interracial relationships out there.
Yeah, no. Like I said, the black population out here is 2% or less. You know, so it's mainly Indian, Mexican, white, Arab, and the sprinkle of nigga out here. But I mean, it's cool for what it is.
Yeah. Got that low key feel.
Yeah, like I said, I don't fuck with a bunch of people anyway. So, and my circle's small. So I don't really worry about, you know what I'm saying, nothing or no one. You know what I'm saying? But me, myself, you know, my land in rock, you know, is somewhere like Hawaii or something like that where I can own my land outright. You can't own shit in America. You can be under the assumption that you own your shit. But this country, when it comes to land and shit, they'll snatch license and land and shit just as quick as you fucking bought it.
See, you gotta pay to die. Shit. You gotta pay to get buried.
But you gotta pay to
breathe.
You gotta pay to breathe. You gotta pay to fucking fucking.
This the one country. This the one country you born in debt and you die in debt.
Yep.
And it's set up for you to go in more debt at the age of 17, 18 because they want every kid to go to college. When you go to college, if you ain't on a scholarship or your parents ain't got the money like that, you getting student loans. You in college, no matter if you became a doctor or what, they still expecting that money out of you.
Yep. But people don't know when this land became the United States of America, the corporation, it was founded on debt that it will never get out of. They had to borrow to make this what it is. After they stole the land, they borrowed from the mother white people over there that control all the money.
England. That's why we ended up, getting into it with them. Like I said, the same motherfuckers we ran from, or the same motherfuckers they ran from, they turned around and adapted they shit and did the same thing to people.
Well, then of course they got money from Haiti and other countries,
That's the fucked up part.
to help run this. We got money from countries. This is my thing. This country borrows money from countries that you don't even want over here.
That's the smack in the face for you.
That's ain't it? These motherfuckers.
We ain't gonna help you motherfuckers, but we gonna help these motherfuckers.
Then y'all kicking me out at the border, which is what they just did. They kicked all them Haitians out. Yeah, but they did all that. But the Haitians is part of the reason America started standing. Or excuse me.
I mean, well, everybody, we all understand and see what happened with the whole Biden Minty situation and how Kamala got red under the collar. Showed the hoodest white woman she could be on Charlemagne.
I seen something today that said that Biden finally woke up. It was actually from a mainstream media. It said Biden finally woke up to some filibuster or some shit. But they acknowledging that this nigga was asleep or rolling around in the grass or something. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But
he wasn't paying attention.
He ain't been the damn president. What they say? Who's the president? Who Trump's the president? Did y'all have an inauguration yet? Did y'all vote yet? I don't know. I don't know what's going on Capitol Hill.
It's a bunch of foolishness.
I don't know what's going on the hill. I can't see up there. Shit. I'm gonna keep my ass down here at the bottom in the gutter and let them deal with that shit. Deal with this pandemic that they done created and all this other shit. And I'm just gonna try to make my way out. I'm not about to fuck with them.
Just ask.
That's the best thing that you could do right there, that anybody could do. Make your motherfucking way out.
I got a text that from my sister. Or my sister. They
I mean,
do y'all know this?
The UPS is giving out because of this shit. They're giving out four free tests. They send them. They're all starting to roll out at the end of January to each household. Me to remind you, I don't trust their ass. So my first thought was, are they sending me COVID in a box? You trying to infect my household knowing goddamn more than 4 of us, and you only gonna send me 4 tests? Something ain't right. Like this. I don't want that COVID in a box. Shit, that might be Echelon or whatever the next name for the next one that'll be out, the next strain that'll be out in 2 days. Watch, it's coming. Watch.
Hey, I told you they keep popping out. It's like watching Space Jams. They just keep popping out.
Hey, you silly for that.
I ain't seen this second Space Jam. I might go ahead and watch it.
Hey, watch it, bro. It was some shit.
Hey,
it had the Matrix mixed with the fucking last one.
Hey,
It was, yeah.
I got my partner with me, and he the same age as us and shit. But he went to the army and shit, and now he back and shit. So he done seen it from like different angles and shit. And I told him to come out here and shit, so that way he can listen to what the hell we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Give his input on that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's welcome. I mean, that's one of the things about this show, what we cover. For somebody that's actually been there in the shit to be able to say, yeah, this is how or ain't how or what they seen, we welcome that, bro.
We like to hear from experience.
Yeah, I would like to know what goes on behind the scenes in that type of shit. Like, what he do, or you know, what I'm saying, what was he on? Like, you know, was he active duty? You know, in Afghanistan and shit like that. Like, I would like to know, like, the real deal, or what what's his mind frame like after being in that type of scenarios type shit.
Ask him again.
So the question was, what was it like being in? What was the mind frame? What was the setting over there?
And where was you?
Hey, I guess he too faded, man. I don't know what his problem is and shit, man.
That's why I can't do this.
Well, it's all right.
My apologies, everybody.
Stop filming me. Stop filming me.
Damn, Karen.
Free country. You gonna move?
Oh, they do. That's good.
We got this damn Karen. This damn Karen. All right, we got this damn Karen right here. Yeah, she this Karen. She was a little off the deep end. Let me play this clip right here.
I seen that one, and I'm gonna say before you play it, if it's that one of the clip we just seen.
No. That's our intro.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I'd have beat that bitch up.
We saying that bitch. That's why I thought that shit that was wacky. That's why I chose that clip.
All right. So let's get to it then. But yeah, that bitch ought to beat her up quick.
I would have. She wouldn't have did all that shit. I'm just trying to tell you, she wouldn't have got that far because I would have already ran her ass over.
Sad.
I would have reached out the window. Make sure you get me running this bitch over. Skirt.
That shit right there make a nigga want to start carrying mace.
Right. Some fucking paintball gun or some fucking Nerf or something.
As soon as you think you finna come towards my car with that cart or any of that, I would have hit her. Psst, bitch, back up, Spider-Man.
Hey, it's harmless though. Harmless.
She'd have been all right once she washed it off, got some milk.
Gotta go. I ain't gotta make you. Hey, I don't work for this company, bro. I can't make it. I can grab you by the neck and slam you. What the fuck is you doing? What you doing? What's wrong with you, bitch?
Trip the shit out of her ass.
Carolyn's in the wild.
No, but you gotta go. You gotta go. I ain't gotta make you. Hey, I don't work for this company, bro. I can't make it. I can grab you by the neck and slam you. What the fuck is you doing? What you doing? What's wrong with you, bitch? You security guard?
Yeah, no security guard. Yeah, you bitch ass.
Yeah, that's why your ankle hurt too, don't it? You motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm a Wingstop. Yeah.
Wingstop.
Oh, two hands, I'm handicapped. Yeah, they're niggers.
Nigga, say your mouth again. Say it again. Easy, say it again.
Nigga.
Show ass up.
Fucking nigga bitches.
Knock her out, cuz. On beat.
Knock me out? You're a bastard. You're a fucking nigga.
Next time you get in my face with that N-bomb, I'm gonna knock you out and I'm gonna
Please leave. Now, I like how she hit.
You're gonna sing too. I promise you that, you fucking no good bitch.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys want to
Bye. Have a
call
good day.
racism? Bitch, you're more racist than the fucking white person. Fuck you fucking black bitch.
Okay, that doesn't bother me.
Fuck you.
Okay, have a good day.
Don't get on your porch like a fucking monkey, whore.
Get out.
I didn't hear that part. Hold up now.
Why do I feel like she spit at her a couple times?
Don't touch my stuff.
Now,
I don't care who you call black.
this is a black Karen. All right.
Yeah, this was fucked up.
Like, this is Tasha. We're gonna talk about Tasha.
This is you don't own this property.
Janice, we had a conversation about that being in the
I
window.
don't care. You
Claire
know
has
what?
mobility
Claire
issues,
has
though.
mobility in my butt. She's not in a wheelchair.
That doesn't mean anything.
I
She
don't
uses a
care. I
cane.
don't care. Don't touch it. Okay.
She uses a cane.
Touch it again. You started war with me. Don't touch
A war?
it.
What does that mean?
Don't touch it. It doesn't belong to you.
You're
I
right.
don't touch your stuff.
You're right, but
You
we
don't
asked.
own this. I don't own this. So where I put
You
my
do own
plants
that.
is my choice. I
Right,
don't
but
own
we
anything.
can't get
I don't
in
wanna
the
hear.
door.
I don't want to talk to you.
But we can't open the door
Yes,
all the
you
way.
can.
No, we can't.
Every person that has lived here.
I don't care what every person has
I
done.
don't care either. That means two of us. Don't touch it. Because if you do, it's gonna be. I'm gonna get even. I'm just telling you.
You're gonna get even.
You know it. I said don't touch it. I'm asking you.
What does that mean?
I'm telling you what it means.
You're gonna get even because we're trying to move your plant because it's in the way?
Just don't touch my stuff. I don't touch
You want to get even because you want to move your plant because it's in the way?
No, it's not in the way.
It is in the
This is in the
way.
way. This is in
Janice,
the way.
please. That's ridiculous. Of course it's in the way. That's in front of the door. Of course it's in the way.
Of course. So it's not in the way.
Yes, it is. This is in the way also. This is in the way also.
Just don't touch it.
I'm trying to tell you the business right there. I didn't watch it.
I'm not being rude. I am not being rude. I'm actually using this to control my autoimmune disorder. And I'm not going to do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Most people say that
The ignorance that, like I said, these people have in them, the entitlement, you know.
I mean, her, and see, we don't really see them hit back or get, and he didn't hit, he tripped her, and by all means, for me, I feel like that's acceptable because
Man, he should have shoved that bitch face into the concrete.
one, she was way too close, and two, she slapped that motherfucker.
And the nigga that got slapped was trying to hold him back. I'm like, you's a real pussy, because ain't no way she would have slapped me. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you from where I'm from, you get hit, you returning fire. Nigga, if you don't knock me out, this one coming back.
First and foremost, I ain't no bitch. You gonna sit here and just slap me and I ain't gonna do nothing.
And I'm security. You mad because you being told you gotta leave because you getting belligerent in the store or whatever? Shit. The second one too. I swear she spit at that black woman a few times. You not gonna spit at me, bro. That's still assault. spitting on somebody just like pushing them. It's assault.
Yeah.
I'm gonna defend myself. I'm not a turn the other cheek person yet. And then I feel like, why turn the other cheek for a motherfucker to hit you again?
She too much.
Yeah, turn your cheek to get her hit on the other side so you can match up. Now you got 2 lumps instead of 1.
The fact that she said it with the ER.
You niggers.
She said it with passion too.
Right.
She was dead ass serious.
She was serious. She was serious.
Dead ass. This. Whoa. I don't know. That's some shit, but hey, that's what I say. One day they're gonna run to the right one. God forbid you don't run into me, because I'm not Keisha and Kiesha and Susie and all them other motherfuckers. Don't try me, because you met your fucking match. People say I got a look on my face to where people don't really want to fuck with me. Maybe that's the case, but somebody's gonna try me, but don't let it be you.
Look,
because you're gonna run into the right.
If you ain't paying me for my time on stage or in a movie or something in the studio or something, don't pay me no, never mind, bruh. Cause I ain't the one, white or black. If you come to me acting crazy, wild, and ignorant, I'ma give you your issue. Cause here's the ticket. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. I do not wake up in my mornings of my days thinking, who can I fuck with today? Or no ignorant shit like that. And if you do, I feel sorry for you, because apparently you ain't got no life and no direction in it, because you too busy waking up thinking to fuck with somebody. No, nigga, go fuck with some money. That's what you should wake up thinking about. How in the fuck can I make these chips stack more? Not how can I make somebody's life just as miserable as mine, and then be one of these people out here crying, wondering why the fuck your life miserable. Well, look at how you carrying on and shit. Motherfucker better understand, you gonna get more flies with honey than you gonna get with vinegar. If you don't understand what that mean don't be out here acting a fool, trying to be the motherfucker to be seen, the motherfucking man or whatever. On no bullshit. No, nigga. Be in your lane. Do what you do. If you build houses, build motherfucking houses and build the best fucking houses. If you sell dope, sell the best dope and be the best at selling dope. If you a lawyer, be a good fucking lawyer and be the best at being a lawyer. And don't be fucked up about what everybody else doing. Get yours. And hopefully you got some motherfuckers that you can get it with. You got you a circle. And most of all, have God.
Hey, Chase.
Yo.
Your face look a little familiar. Where I know you from, man?
Ain't no telling, bro. Like I said, I didn't work so many damn jobs, and ain't no telling where we bumped past at, man. I know it was on some positive, because that's the only way I move, you know?
You work at Aspen?
I sure did.
That's where I know you from, man. I thank you for that ride, though.
Well, I appreciate you, bro. Nothing to it.
You probably don't remember me, do you?
It's starting to come together. It was fuzzy at first.
We met at Aspen.
I'm hip. I remember the job. That's why I say, if anything, it had to be a job, because that's it. If I ain't working some goddamn where I'm at home, bro, ain't nothing in these streets but trouble.
Hey,
That it is.
for real.
I just had my first child at the age of 34 last year. You know what I mean? I got a little son. He looked just like me.
Congrats. This right here keep you out of a lot of shit.
Also, hey, it keeps the temper down too, though.
It what?
You said what?
Therapy helps, but this helps too.
I said that game actually, Call of Duty can actually keep you out of trouble too, though.
Are you gaming?
They keep you, your stress level down.
Gaming.
Yeah.
That's true. So they're looking at fish tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the fucked up thing is y'all couldn't think nothing negative about that. Like, yeah, that is some relaxing shit right there.
Maybe you want to go fish.
I mean, for real, shit. Whether you go on a fish tank or you go to the aquarium, it is peaceful. You be like, oh shit, look at. I didn't know that motherfucker.
Hey, but listen up, fellas. The reason why I got kicked off the first time is my wife just called me and shit, checking on me, seeing when the fuck I'm coming home, because I'd have been up at the shop and it's midnight and shit, knowing I got to be right back up and at it at 5 a.m. So I'm about to finish up this car I'm working on, and I'm going to go ahead and get home. I don't want it to get too loud on y'all show and shit, big dog. So I appreciate y'all.
Why don't you give another shout out what your name and your business is?
Definitely.
A number they can
Chase.
Reach you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. It's Chase Details. I'm located 2431 Junction Road. I'm in Kansas because it's the only place I could find a damn building. That's just the reality of it. If I could have found one on the Missouri side, that's where I would be. But shit, when you starting off, like I said, this ain't even the end of it. This is the beginning. So
it's the beginning.
It get greater later. But that's 24.
I will share it. I'm sure no person understands it.
That's 2431 Junction Road. I detail, I do vinyl wrappings, I do ceramic coating, window tint, speaker setup, I sell cars, I do body work, I paint, and we about to start selling tires all out of one building. I'm pushing it that hard, So like I said, I drive trucks in the daytime from 7 to 4. As soon as I clock out, I shoot straight to my shop. I'm here till, like you said, it's midnight now. I'm still here. Like I'm dedicated to what I do. If I get home and 3 customers call me saying they want their stuff done right now, guess where I'm gonna be? Back up here. Cause my thing is, you chase it while you're young. We got all this energy. It's trying to put all that into something positive and build on that right now. Cause when you old, it's time to sow. It's time to reap what you sown. By the time I'm 50, I want to be sitting back, the business in my kids' name. They responsible of going up there, making sure everything is running the way it's supposed to be ran. Because we done hired some people, trained some people up, got them up in there doing what they do. And I want to be able to sit back, my toes in the sand somewhere, relaxing, man.
Yep.
All right. So do you got a number where people can reach you if anybody wants to get detailing or wrap?
Yes, sir.
Feel free to give them your number.
My number is 913-533-7006. You can go to Google, type in Chase Details LLC. You can see a lot of my work that's on there. I'm on Google, Facebook, every platform that you could push for, that's what we pushing on. And not only that, I do probably 2,000 business cards, probably every 2 weeks. I'm passing business cards out every chance I get. I never pass an encounter with nobody and not tell them what I do and try to sell my product. You know what I mean?
All right.
And what's your what do you get done? What work do you get done the most? Get requested done the most?
So for right now,
top few things.
So for right now, I've been doing a lot of detailing over everything else. And then like even tomorrow, I'm gonna be detailing, but then I have a window tint that I'll be doing tomorrow as well. And then a few people with the vinyl wrappings, they push it to the spring. That's when they'll be ready because they ain't got to worry about no bad weather and all that. So I'm picking up momentum. I'm also trying to go after contracts. So I currently have a contract with a security camera place where they have a 15 van transit or 15 fleet transit vans that I clean on a monthly rotation. And then I'm also trying to get dealerships. So with me, I'm trying to get it all. Like if I could, I'll get the post office and be cleaning they vans at nighttime or they little vehicles at nighttime because ain't nobody using. Like I'm shooting for the stars. Like I'm no longer thinking small minded about it. I'm trying to go at it from colossal.
No, I can dig it. I can dig it.
Hell
Well, the
yeah.
people heard it, and we'll steady hear it on here because we post every show.
All I ask is one favor. I need you to hit me up on Facebook and give me all your information, your shop and stuff is and everything. That way I know I can put it on the end of the video on YouTube and anything else when we promote you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too, brother. Thanks for stopping through.
Get on.
Yes, sir.
Y'all heard it here. Chase Detail, you know what I'm saying? Go get your car detail, vinyl wrap. He said he do speakers, tint. Hey, shit. And he dropped the address, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all, you in Kansas City, you want your shit done. You in Kansas, want your shit done. There you go. You got it.
You got it. But once again, like we always say,
you got a business.
You got a business.
Don't matter what city you in.
It don't matter what city, state, wherever you in. Come holler at us. You want to promote it. If you're a rapper or singer.
If you in it to make money, or you want to spread the word, and you got something that you need everybody to come and gravitate to, bring it.
Call at us. And all we ask is the same thing we asked him. Send us over your information. Make sure you hit us on Facebook on the pages or whatever, and yeah, we'll get it cracking. But you need hoodies, t-shirts, chalices, custom dominoes. Holla. We got it. Duck fucker hoodie and t-shirt coming real soon. One stop shop hoodie and t-shirt coming real soon. So for real hoodie and t-shirt coming real soon. The ghetto edition, you know what I'm saying? The ghetto t-shirt for the ghetto. Well, it ain't the ghetto t-shirt, but I just, you know what I'm saying? Where I was at with it, you know what I'm saying? When y'all see it,
they coming real
when y'all
soon.
see it, y'all see the mind of a mind, man. You know what I'm saying? What else is it? So for real, duck fuckers, one stop shop.
You're gonna see this new top rule.
Hashtag we in hashtag our year t-shirts coming. So get up on them. Get up on it. You know what I'm saying? Go to MIA Royalty, MIENT, and order your shit, man. Like I said, chalices, wine glasses, shot glasses coming soon. Right? Or did the shot glasses get scratched?
Oh no, I'm still go.
Shot glasses coming soon. Get up on it. The wine is coming very soon. That's coming along. If I was y'all, I'd be hitting this nigga up like, hey, bro, let me get that back door. Nah, but anyway. Go order your apparel. You know what I'm saying? Get up on us. Like we said, small business, anything like that. You want to be promoted, artists, you want to be promoted, holler at us, get at us. Give us a good 3 to 5, And holler at us on the after hours. You know what I'm saying? Come out, speak, people, rap with us. We out.
We out. Peace, motherfuckers. One love.
Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey.
I wake up in the morning, check the money in my pocket. That nigga steady on him, but I gotta make a profit. I told my mama, don't worry, your boy got this. I heard them niggas been talking, but they ain't gon' stop shit. So I take it up a notch. I got them beats for sale. Hit me if you wanna cop. I will never fail. Nigga, I'ma run it up. Just to be honest, you niggas cannot fuck with us. I'm ahead of you niggas, you cannot catch me. By the way that I hustle, the Lord bless me. Man, you niggas asleep, stop resting. You getting nothing for free, so stop jeffing.
Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey. Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey.
I've been on it since that sucker nigga tried to kill me. Mama told me you don't need it, it ain't worth a milli. Always knew it take a milli just to make them feel me. Now I'm moving millies across the city under bitches' titties. We don't move, cold chillin' to that backdrop. Little nigga played me, know he felt it when that back dropped. Man, I swear to God, the last op was the last op. Just put the city on lock. Fuck whoever don't wanna see me on top. I'm trying to build something. You need a friend, bro, that's cool, don't make me spill something. Bitch, I'm on it, stake to stake, trying to prove something. I told Junior we gon' make it, London, hold on, I'm coming.
Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey. Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey. Mama told me, son, never switch your soul up. You a real nigga, never should you fold up. In the kitchen doing numbers with the soda. I'm the shit, I gotta know that. My money getting older, and I'm getting colder. Staring in the rear view, watching for the rollers. Every time it's stove top, that mean it's fired in the bitch. Go ahead and ask the clucks, I get them higher than a bitch. Gotta have it, I'm relentless, I won't stop until I'm rich. Started with a 16, progressed into a bridge. It been business since birth, so I came up kinda quick. I counted my first 100 on some layup shit, yeah. Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey. Bag up cash right. All a nigga know for real is the fast life. Everywhere I go, I'm shining like flashlights. Money, cars, hoes for wheelers and fast bikes, hey.